So today we are at Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, next to Paris in France, and we are going to fly to the next capital city of one of European country, which is Luxembourg. And Luxembourg is capital city of Luxembourg, of course. So let's check the distance between those two cities. What is the distance between Paris and Luxembourg?
This is 407 kilometers away from Luxembourg by car.
It is 407 kilometers by car, and it would take around 4 hours by car. Let's check what about flight. What is the distance between Paris and Luxembourg by flight?
Paris is 2 kilometers away from Flow to Paris by car.
What is the distance between Paris and Luxembourg by flight?
According to Distance Calculator, the shortest distance between Luxembourg and Paris is 182.63 miles.
182 miles, and it is 293 kilometers, so almost 300 kilometers. Okay, so let's don't waste any more time and let's get started. We can see that there is a busy time on the Charles de Gaulle airport. It is a big airport, so probably it would be not that easy to start, and probably we will need to wait, but let's check it.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 26 right via taxiway Papa 1 Tango Alpha 2 Romeo Romeo 1. Contact tower on 119.25 when ready.
Alright. I cannot see the... Oh, there is our assistance ribbon.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, did you hear my last transmission?
Yeah, we heard your last transmission, but let's acknowledge it. Oh, and there was a car ahead of us. We almost crashed. Okay, we are almost there. So far so good. There is no like a big plane ahead of us, so we don't need to wait like in other big airports, for example in London or Brussels. Alright.
De Gaulle Airport information, Quebec 09er 00 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha altimeter 29.9er 21 calm departure to the west of Rome. 29.9er 2. Cleared for takeoff runway
ILS
26
runway
right.
26 left. ILS runway 26 right.
Okay.
ILS. De Gaulle Air.
We
De Gaulle Airport information, Quebec 09er 00 Zulu. Wind calm.
can start.
Visibility 9er.
Oh, shut up.
De Gaulle Airport information, Quebec 09er 00 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29.9er 2.
Alright.
ILS runway 26 left. ILS runway 26 right. ILS
I
runway.
want to turn off this lady. Okay, we got the approval and we can start. Okay, we are starting in opposite direction. We are starting and we are flying to the west right now, but we should turn back and we should, if I'm not mistaken, and I think I'm not mistaken, we should just fly to the northeast. But let's fly to the end of the runway and we will just turn back.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, continue for west departure.
Okay. We are still above the airport, but yeah, don't waste any more time and just turn back and let's fly into north east direction. Now we are flying to the north. Oh, this airport looks very nice. Charles de Gaulle Airport in France, next to Paris.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
No, we will not sink.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Alright. Now to the east, I think more or less this direction will be quite okay for now. Okay. I don't need this for now. And we are somewhere here, I think, because Charles de Gaulle Airport is somewhere here and our destination, so Luxembourg, is here, so we should go to the east and a little bit north, but to the east first of all. It's said that there is like 374 kilometers by car, and it would take us like 3.5 hours. Yeah, but we are flying, so for sure we will be much faster. But yeah, let's go back to the east. Just like this.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
It looks like a little palace in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. And a small town. And a forest, so just typical European landscape. No hills, no mountains so far, no lakes, and on this side exactly the same. On this side there are more fields, yeah, so the people can cultivate some plants, and we are being pushed to the north all the time. I don't know why. The wind is from west, so we shouldn't be pushed. But yeah. Anyway, it's not big deal. So yeah, we are going to Luxembourg. So we will check information about Luxembourg. Actually, I know nothing about Luxembourg. Besides of that, the capital city of Luxembourg is Luxembourg, and it's a very small country, and I don't anyone from Luxembourg. And I mean, I didn't hear about, I don't know, sport athlete, actors, politicians. I don't know any names, any famous person, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are some very famous persons, people from Luxembourg, but I don't think so. It's a very little country, and there is not so populous country. We will check it. I don't know. I don't think so that Luxembourg has more than 500,000 people. I think less, even less, but we will check it. What we have here? We have a town. It looks like a mall. I don't know if it is a town or not. Those objects look more like factories. storages, yeah, something like that. Yeah, so coming back to Luxembourg, I don't know nothing about Luxembourg. I don't know its history at all, because it's a so small country. I don't remember any history dates, any facts about Luxembourg, so I don't know. Probably it's very neutral country, and probably very peaceful country, and the life is peaceful there as well, because it is quite a rich country, if I'm not mistaken. Small, very small, but rich. So yeah, let's check it.
Air France 659er, follow the aircraft on final. Wind calm cleared to land runway 26 right. Cleared to land runway 26 right, Air France 659er.
The landscape changed a little bit because there are no forests anymore. Now we can see only fields. Oh, there is a little forest, but mostly we can see only fields on both sides. Yeah, and of course small little towns. Okay. Luxembourg. Luxembourg.
Some information about Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a small European country surrounded by Belgium, France, and Germany.
So Luxembourg has only 3 neighbors: Belgium, France, and Germany, and we are of course flying from France. Capital city of Luxembourg.
Luxembourg City is the capital of Luxembourg.
Tell me the history of
Control
Luxembourg.
Tower Air France 762 ready for departure runway 26 right
Nations
IFR to
Online
raise it.
Project. Founded in 963,
Air France
Luxembourg
762
became a
altimeter
Grand Duchy in
29er
1815
decimal 9er 2
and an
com
independent
traffic
state
is
under the
generic on
Netherlands.
final.
It lost more than
Caution
half
the
of its
generic
territory
taking off
to
runway
Belgium in
26 left.
1839, but gained a
Cleared for
larger measure
takeoff
of
runway
autonomy.
26 right.
Full independence was attained in 1867.
Jesus. I bet you heard everything when Google Assistant
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 right, Air France 762.
was telling about history of Luxembourg, and the guy on the tower was saying something. Can I turn off somehow this tower? Okay, one more time. Tell me the history of Luxembourg.
According to Nations Online Project, founded in 963, Luxembourg became a Grand Duchy in 1815 and an independent state under the Netherlands. It lost more than half of its territory to Belgium in 1839, but gained a larger measure of autonomy. Full independence was attained in 1867.
Okay, so founded in 1963. And full independence was attained in 1867, because in the past it was Luxembourg belongs to Netherlands. All right. Famous people from Luxembourg.
Persons frequently mentioned on the web include Jean-Claude Juncker, Giles Muller, Andy Schleck, and others.
Jean-Claude Juncker, he is politician, I bet. Yes, Jean-Claude Juncker is Luxembourgish politician who has been the 23rd Prime Minister of Luxembourg.
Air France 762, contact Paris Center on 125.7. Good day.
Okay, so I heard about this politician. Andy Schleck. He's a sportsman.
125.7 Air France 762.
I think Andy Schleck is a sportsman, but yeah, let's check. Yeah. Andy Raymond Schleck is a Luxembourgish professional road bicycle racer. Yeah, I heard about him. Okay, I didn't know that Andy Schleck is from Luxembourg. Nice to know that. Who else? I cannot see any famous, let's say, very well known people. Maybe actors. Tell me the names of the actors from Luxembourg.
It's a summary from Luxembourg.lu. Thierry Van Wervik, Andre Yun, Marco Lorenzini, Vicky Kripes, Tommy Schlesser, Miriam Muller, Jules Werner, and Fernand Fox.
I don't know how you guys, but I don't know those actors at all. Alright. Nothing is going on. Sportsmen from Luxembourg.
Professional athletes frequently mentioned on the web include Giles Muller, Andy Schleck, Marie Muller, and others.
Okay, so only Andy Schleck is very well known, at least for me. No other athletes from Luxembourg. I don't know of them. Maybe you know, but I don't know those names. But yeah, like I said, it's a very small country. How many people live in Luxembourg?
2021, the population of Luxembourg was 640,064.
Okay, so a little more than 500,000. Still very not very populous country, definitely. But I thought it would be less than 500,000. So 640,000 people live there in 2021.
Air France 659er turn, next taxiway.
But anyway, Luxembourg belongs to
Air
one of...
France 659er contact ground on 121.98.
I hate you, tower. I hate you. Anyway, Luxembourg belongs to one of the smallest countries in Europe. Of course, there are smaller countries than Luxembourg.
121.98 Air France 659er.
For example, Monaco, I think is... yeah, I'm sure Monaco is smaller. Or Andorra could be smaller. Other small countries, like there are Liechtenstein, for example. Yeah, those are the smallest countries in Europe. Vatican, of course. Okay, let's fly more to the east. So just fly exactly to the east. Oh, easy. just like that, just like this.
Air France 7515 exit runway when able. Air France 7515 contact ground on 121.81. Going to 121.81 Air France 7515.
I would like to check where we are, but I hate those long names of cities in France. So let's wait for a city or town with a simple name to check on the Google Maps. And in the meantime we can check the Luxembourg, but Luxembourg City. Population 2023, so current population is 132,000 people, and of course it is the biggest city in Luxembourg. Oh, very nice fort, the reconstructed fort. And this is how Luxembourg looks like. Very nice. I cannot beat it. I love this rocky part of the city. Very nice. This bridge is also very impressive, and there's a lot of green area. So it is also very nice. It It doesn't look very impressive. We have some old buildings, but maybe it's not impressive, but it's very atmospheric, I would say. Very nice small river between those buildings and the green area, also very nice. I like those kind of cities, not too big, not too small, because 130,000 people is definitely not a small. Oh my god, definitely it is not a small town. We have been pushed to the west. We have been pushed to different direction. The wind is only 2 knots, so I don't know why. We have been pushed from our direction so badly. Okay, definitely we need to check the city, and we need to check where we are. Yeah, so I don't like very big cities. I live in big city which have almost 1 million people, but I don't like it. I haven't born here. I was not born here. I moved to the city, but I don't like it. What was this name? I don't remember it. Oh, it was this one, I think. Where are we? Alright. So we are here. So we are flying in good direction. We are not halfway through yet, but I think in 15 minutes, something like that, we will be halfway through. Yeah, and like I said before, yeah, I live in quite big city, but yeah, I don't like those big cities because of the traffic jams. Very often air pollution, there is a lot of noises everywhere, cars, there's always issues with parkings, etc. And if you want to go to the city center for fun, and if you are not living next to the city center, it always takes a lot of time to go there and back because of the distances, because of the traffic jams. Sometimes if you don't want to take cab, you need to use city communication, so you need to wait for buses, etc., etc. And in cities like Luxembourg, which has more or less 130,000 people, this city has everything what big cities have: casinos, theaters, some gyms, swimming pools, etc. So you have everything, but the distances between those objects are not that high, not that big, so you don't waste time to move from one place to another, and the life is more peaceful, I think, in small places, small cities. It's not so much hectic, I would say. So probably if I had to choose where to live, in Paris or in Luxembourg, I would definitely decide for Luxembourg. But yeah, of course it depends on a person. Maybe it is because I've been born in a very small town which has something like 12,000 people, and the life there is very peaceful, very calm. It's not very hectic. Maybe that's why I'm sometimes tired when I live in a big city. Okay, we are flying exactly to the east as planned. What is our altitude? It's quite high. I think we don't need to be so high. So let's reduce our speed a little bit. And the population of Luxembourg city, yeah, is gradually, but it is getting higher and higher, as you can see, especially in last 8 years, from 2015 to 2021. We can see that a lot more people came to the city. Luxembourg City Hall. The architecture is very pleasant. The old architecture similar to Vienna, for example. What's this? Grand Theatre of Luxembourg. Okay. And what's this? Oh, the Luxembourg American Cemetery and Memorial. Yeah, definitely it looks like cemetery graveyards in America. Oh my god, yeah. If I saw this picture, I would say it is from America, because we have those flags and the cemetery graveyard. The graveyard there looks like this. When I was in the United States, I was in this kind of cemetery. It looked very similar to this one. Railway station, old-fashioned architectural style, very nice. Impressive bridge, definitely. What's this? Some kind of monument. It looks strange, rather strange. Alright, we are flying in very good direction. Twin towns, sister cities, are Metz, France, Tambov, Russia, and Prague, Czech. So let's take a look on the whole country. Of course, Luxembourg. But before that, let's check if there is something interesting or just plain landscape of Central Europe. So far, it is just simple landscape, usual landscape of Europe. There is like a highway or one of the biggest road here, and on this side do we have something unusual? I don't think so. Nothing unusual. Official languages, national languages, Luxembourgish. I didn't know that there is such language. Legal language French, administrative language Luxembourgish, French, German. Oh, German. 50% people are from Luxembourg, almost 20% Portuguese, 13 French, 10% from Germans, and 7% others. The top religions are Christianity, Catholicism. Okay. Luxembourg is divided into cantons, and we can see those cantons here. So like states and lands in Germany, for example, I suppose. They have soldiers, so it's much country. They have some kind of smooth soldiers, but I don't think so. There is a lot of them. It's a girl, I think. I don't expect that Luxembourg will be very powerful. Let's check. Bezanes. It looks like a little bit bigger city, the biggest so far since we started in Paris. Bezanes. Let's check it. Bezanes, France. Oh, Reims. It is quite. Oh. Okay, so this city is quite big, and this Bezanes is like part of the city. Reims. And more or less we are almost halfway through. So Reims, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Reims. But anyway, yeah, it's quite a big city. We will check it in a moment how big it is. I remember the city from Championship Manager, Football Championship Manager. There was a football club from this city with the same name, I think. Okay, let's check the city, because it was the biggest one so far since we started in Paris. Yeah, we have it. How many people live there? Population 181, so it is bigger than Luxembourg. it is the 12th most populous city in France. 12th most populous, and only 180,000. I would say, if I had to say something about it, that it would be not on that high position like 12. I would say that it would be, I don't know, 20th. 180,000. It's not small number, right? But it's not like a very huge number as well. Yeah. But anyway, it is the 12th most populous city in France. 129 kilometers northeast of Paris. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, we are halfway through. Just look at this. So like a little bit more than 100 years ago, it had already more than 1,000 people. We have like notable residents, but I don't know those people at all. Nicolas Beringer, oh no. Jean-Baptiste Colbert, I heard about this guy. Oh, Robert Pires. I know this former football player. Yeah, a very good one. Okay. Windmills, I think, wind farm, the small one, but yeah, I can see like 6 of them. this side there are more those windmills, but still it's not a very big wind farm. Saint-Étienne, Arnes. Saint-Étienne is also a part of Paris, right? Oh, like strange, because this river ends here, or maybe this river starts here, but yeah, unusual. Yeah, we can see this river, and this river ends suddenly. Or like I said, maybe it started there, but I don't think so, because it didn't look like a source or something like that. Okay, we are flying exactly 1 hour, so let's check. We were flying over Reims, and we are going in this direction to the Luxembourg. No, we will not have any more like big city. Yeah, there is no big cities on our direction. No mountains, no lakes, like big lakes. So yeah, just simple, plain European landscape. Yeah, and we are somewhere here, and here is Luxembourg. Oh no, 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 no. Go back to the east, guys, what's going on? The wind is quite strong. That's why we are being pushed from our direction from time to time. Yeah, definitely. I can feel the wind on the plane. But now the wind is blowing exactly from behind. So we shouldn't be pushed from our direction so easily. So yeah, this is our Luxembourg, and here is the border with Belgium, right? Right, Belgium here. Here the shortest border with France, and here with Germany. Yeah. Let's compare this country with France, for example. Look guys, this is Luxembourg and this is France. Or Germany, we have Germany here. And this tiny small country in the center of Europe. Or in compared to Great Britain or to Poland, for example. Even to Czech Republic. Yeah, very small country. Hey Google, what is the longest river in Luxembourg?
Meuse. The length of the Meuse is 925 kilometers.
Meuse, 925 kilometers. What is the highest mountain in Luxembourg?
Luxembourg Knife, the Knife Hill. According to Visit Trois Vierges, the highest point of Luxembourg Knife, The Knife Hill in the area of Wilwerding near Haldange is the highest elevation in the Grand Duchy at 560.05 m.
So yeah, 560 meters, the highest point. So very, very not high, very small. What can I see in Luxembourg City?
Some details.
And we have Grand Ducal Palace, Boc Casemates, whatever it is, Cathedral Notre Dame. What? Yeah, in Luxembourg there is Notre Dame Cathedral as well, the same as in Paris. Okay, let's check it on the Google, just simple on the Google. But before that, let's take a look if something changed. Yeah, we have this big forest, the biggest one since we started in Paris, I think. And nothing really changed. The direction is too much to the north, so let's go back to the east. Just like this, just like that, and this Le Chemin de la Corniche, I don't know how to say it. A great wall, great photo opportunity, and an absolute must when visiting to Luxembourg. Okay, so it was this rock we saw on the Google Wikipedia, I think. And here we have this Luxembourg American Cemetery Memorial. But why there is an American Cemetery Memorial? It needs to be connected with World War II, I suppose. Then we have this Cathedral Notre Dame. Pfaffenhof lift. Grand Ducal Palace. Yeah, definitely those are very beautiful places, landmarks, but they are not very well known. If you are tourist, yeah, those places are must for you, but they are not like very well known in Europe in general, because Luxembourg is just a small country and not as popular destination like, for example, I don't know, Barcelona, Paris, London, etc. But anyway, definitely those places are very, very nice and worth visiting. But I think, I don't know, I would have to check it. But Luxembourg is quite expensive, I think. It's small but expensive city and country. Let's check where we are. Okay, we are getting closer to the border, but with Belgium, and now we will be flying next to the border with Belgium, more or less. And we are halfway through between Reims city and Luxembourg city. Yeah, and yeah, soon we will be in Luxembourg. This city is very well known, Metz. Yeah, but it's too far away from our direction. But I know this city because of the football championship football club manager. There is a football club with the same name, so with Metz, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so let's back. It's also very interesting because there's a road, and between the road, exactly next to the road, there is this canal, and some kind of water object. It looks like it is artificial one, so made by people. Yeah, we can see this palace or some kind of castle, small castle. It could be castle because we can see the river, and the river circles the whole this objects, palaces and castles. So it would be a perfect place in the past, in medieval centuries. It would be the perfect place to make a castle or palace, because the defensive will be much stronger because of this river. And there is also a little hill, so yeah, maybe it was the reason that there was a palace or castle. An airport. It's not a small airport, to be honest. Oh, another one airport. I don't know if it is a bridge or it is some kind of dam. I think it is a dam, but I'm not sure. Yeah, probably it's dam. Yeah, and when we are flying over the Africa, it is very seldom to find an airport, and sometimes it's hard to find an airport. And in Europe, there is a lot of them. Most of them are very small, but anyway, it's very easy to find. If we are running out of fuel, so it's not an issue. This landscape here is a little bit different from the previous one, because there is more forest and the surface is a little bit more hilly right now. It's still plain, but it's hilly right now. Yeah, this one is much smaller, but it is very nice located next to the forest. And there are some buildings, so it is a small one, but anyway, quite nice. We can see windmills, the shadows, but there are no windmills objects, or they fell down. Nice. And here we have the normal ones, let's say. Let's see. Oh, I can see Lexi already. We are here. So in a few minutes we will cross the border between France and Luxembourg. We can just turn a little bit to north, but just a little bit, like 5%, let's say. Something like that. Oh, a nice bridge. Very nice. Quite huge. Yeah, and like we said, the landscape is more hilly here. Very nice located cities. And this bridge is quite impressive. Quite long. But of course, cars prefer to drive under the bridge. Yeah, but it's usual in the whole Europe and world. Very nice. here this road is also not on the ground, just above the ground because of some reason. Okay, and here we have just forest. Is this Luxembourg? Bomicht. I think it is. The name Bomicht sounds a little bit German. We will check it. Find anything. No, I found it. Alright, yes, indeed, we are already in Luxembourg. So we are very close to the capital city of Luxembourg, which is Luxembourg as well. Okay. It looks like a highway. Definitely one of the main roads in Luxembourg. A shopping mall, I think. At least it looks like. Getting closer and closer. We are almost there. We are almost in Luxembourg city. Okay, we can see this airport. It looks like it could be in Luxembourg city or next to it. ELLX. We will check it. ELLX airport. Yes, Luxembourg airport. Yeah, so we are almost there. So yeah, let's look. Where is Luxembourg? Where starts Luxembourg? And definitely the landscape changed, so that there's a lot more towns small cities than it was in France. Okay, I think it is Luxembourg. Definitely it is like big city, so it could be Luxembourg. And we are getting closer to the airport. Yeah, it has to be Luxembourg. We can see in the distance some couple of skyscrapers. Yeah, and the city looks, yeah, Luxembourg. Yeah, we have it. We have the proof of that. Those are the suburbs, some factory. This is the main road that leads to the city, and on this side I think we have, yeah, train. You can see also national airport in Luxembourg. And we are getting closer to the city center, which I suppose is somewhere here. There's a nice bridge. The location, and the second one. Luxembourg has a very nice location. It's very hilly, and the third bridge, very nice. And I suppose this is like, I don't know if it is a city center, but definitely it's like a modern part of Luxembourg. It should be a fort somewhere here in Luxembourg, but I don't think so. We will be able to find it. But definitely this complex is like modern complex of skyscrapers, office buildings, something like this. But anyway, it's Luxembourg is very nice located because of this hilly landscape, like this here, for example. And those bridges are also very, very impressive. This building looks like some kind of conference center, for example. And the highway, definitely is a highway. Okay, let's turn back. And there is a big forest nearby the city. There is a lot of forest here next to the Luxembourg, so I like this location. Like I mentioned before, I like those cities which are not too big, not too small. And Luxembourg seems to be this kind of city, very well located, a lot of forest. So yeah, I would live here, I think. And yeah, those very nice modern bridges. I miss only a river here. If it would be somewhere quite big river, it would be perfect. And oh, there is a river. The small one, but yeah, there is. Very small, to be honest. Okay, so now we can turn back and we can fly into airport. And here is also a river, a little bit bigger, I think. And the main road. And there is an airport. There's also a lot of building that looks like some kind of factories, storages, or something like that. For example, here. Alright, but so let's get focused on the landing. We have been pushed again, but need to calibrate that, but anyway we are on very good direction. I can say it was very nice landing, very smooth landing, very calm landing. So yeah, I'm glad about that. So yeah, I need to admit, oh my god. I need to admit that we had luck, because we could crash with this big guy. So let's turn here and let's stop. Okay, alright. So we are in Luxembourg country and in Luxembourg city, next to Luxembourg city, so the capital of Luxembourg. And what can I say about this city? I would live here, I think. It is very well located. The hilly landscape, a lot of very modern high bridges, and the city itself is not too big, not too small. It has probably everything what I would need, for example. And yeah, I have never been there, but after seeing that I would definitely go there and check how it looks in reality. But anyway, it took us 1 hour 36 minutes from the beginning, from the start to the landing. So it wasn't very long flight, but also not very short. So yeah, next capital city, we visited the next capital city, which was Luxembourg in Luxembourg. So thanks for watching, guys, and to the next time.